Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Monday the 8th of June 2026, the year of Green Wicks and BSV Terranode in the mix. Branch of threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai, all your posts put on chain. Alright, so let's see what we got today. So catching up on some posts to go through on my feed. Somebody recently added 60,000 BSV and they're still holding 10% of the overall supply of BSV. That is massive. Someone knows. They are stacking seriously. We've got to go over the tyranny that's already being inflicted, like particularly in Canada. Like, whoa, it is crazy. In North America, some crazy stuff coming. We'll have a look at the figures, see what's up with what is going down. We've got some 365 days of Bitcoin history, and then we'll finish with a calendar countdown. Right, let's get into it.
Craig says he's Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. He's acclaiming his legacy, you'll surely see.
Alright, so let's start off with this first one. So Together has posted here, they said one login has quietly expanded across 200 plus government services and more planned. Expansion must not continue without proper parliamentary scrutiny and safeguards for privacy and civil liberties. Why is a system of this significance being allowed to scale to millions of people without full public debate? Because Tyranny 101 is coming in. Look at that. One login is quietly expanded across 200 plus government services with more planned. It's outrageous what's going on. Literally, Bitcoin is the only way out of this digital dystopia that they're building for us. Like, it is scary. It's a race against time, people. We need a political. We've already got the lawful and legal solution. We've got the financial solution. And that's all going to sort out the political solution. But we need political will. So, yeah, we're just going to have to, you know, literally back Rupert low as much as we can. And just fingers crossed it works out. Because this is literally the last chance saloon for freedom as we know it. Like, with all these data centers cropping up everywhere. Even Aaron Brockovich getting involved in this. It's absolutely outrageous what's going on. Just commenting on this one. So Babbage has said here, respectfully, may I present for you and CS Tominaga to consider this new wallet that I made last October. The most secure wallet in BSV. BSV Vault Manager. Oh, check it out. Go Babbage. Loving this. There's so much stuff being made. That's ace. So again, more developments in the ecosystem. That's what we like. And check out this, BSV Social Impact said here, they recently added 60,000 BSV and still hodled 10% of the total supply. I remember seeing this address. It's absolutely huge. All accepted is here. You can't buy all of it without sending the price up. Does anyone still keep tabs on what the whale, who is over 1 million BSV? I think Robert.BSV said at this point, I believe Mr. Calvin could afford to buy up all the available BSV. The movie budget is $70 million and BSV market cap is only about 200 million. Yeah, but that's the market cap. There's only literally there's only $3 million worth of BSV available for sale worldwide right now. You know, it's crazy. But there is a large whale stacking sats. They've got 60,000 BSV. Like, whoa, that is massive. That is massive. But someone knows the world is going to wake up. I tell you who that's probably not. It's probably not Michael Saylor. That's what I would say. Check this video out. So this video outlines what Neil Oliver was saying the other day about how they want to tax you into oblivion. We'll just play the intro. Have a listen.
This is the EU, an organization seen as one of the most successful in the world. A system that attracted investments, talent, and capital for decades. But that is about to change. New tax laws, already passed by national parliaments, could trigger a wave of capital flight unlike anything the continent has seen since the Cold War. Here's how it works. You buy a vintage Porsche 911. You pay 80,000 euros. You park it in your garage. A year passes. The market surges. Collectors are now paying 120,000 euros for models like yours. Your car appreciated 40,000 euros. But you haven't sold it. You haven't received a single euro. Then the tax bill arrives. The government has now assessed your car's appreciation. You owe 14,400 euros on the 40,000 euro gain. Cash. Due now. You don't have 14,400 euros. You used your savings to buy the car. So you sell. But the moment you list it, the bubble bursts. The best offer you get is 75,000, 5,000 less than you paid. You sold at a loss to pay your tax on a gain that never existed. Starting January 2028, the Netherlands will tax unrealized capital gains at 36%.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So what about inflation then? So can we not claim back all our lost value due to the severe printing of the currency? Honestly, it is absolutely ridiculous. But that's what's coming. I wonder when people are going to wake up. They're going to steal everything. It's not even a joke. It is insane. Jeepers. And talking about insanity, how insane is this? Have a listen. Look at this. Look.
Rainwater is a public resource, and collecting it without permission is illegal.
In Oregon, a man was convicted and sentenced to jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own land. The state government charged him with theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his property to collect rainwater and snowmelt. Harrington said the water was primarily used for fire prevention and to provide drinking water for wildlife. However, the state classified his actions as theft and brought criminal charges against him. Under a municipal regulation, all water resources within city limits, including precipitation, are considered part of the public water supply system. The city asked the court to order the removal of his water collection system and impose fines. Despite multiple appeals, Harrington argued, "The water falls on my land. I didn't sell it. I only used it on my own property." The court ultimately rejected his argument. In the end, Harrington was convicted on multiple charges, including the illegal use of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined more than $15,000. The case sparked strong public backlash, with many residents calling it an act of tyranny. If a person cannot even own the rain that falls on their own land, what do they truly own?
Absolutely insane. That is absolute tyranny. So they're saying they own the rain. Well, did the guy give them permission to rain on his property? Yeah. So they're saying that they own the rain, so therefore they must control it. You know, it's just beyond the pale. But I mean, you know, those people are asleep. Just won't have a clue. It's going to be up to those who know to do something about it. Really, those that have got the intellectual capacity. And Parody Jeff has said this country's doing it again. They're demanding the purchase of 40 Greek islands to serve as a private safe haven for them. They are literally blueprinting the total erasure of these particular borders, planning to usurp full sovereignty and install a particular ethno-state in Europe. Like, oh my God! I mean, it's coming thick and fast. Have the people got the intellectual capacity to actually figure out what they're doing? I doubt it. You know, I have very little faith. So it's going to be up to those small minority that actually that can do anything about it. Jeepers. Let's have a look at the figures. You got Greg Coin at $63,000. B Crash down at 210. That's going to be knocking on $100. Under 200. Whoa. Bitcoin though, I mean $12.14. Crazy. But hash rate 0.01. Network nodes 0.17. Transactions 57.2. Block size 70% pretty much. Look at the blocks coming through. 29, 17, 10, 39. Maybe that's people using tree chat. Who knows? Yeah, 39. So there's more data in those blocks than there is in the entire column of Gradecoin over there. 22,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gradecoin. It's 1.7% more profitable to mine on SV than it is on GMAX Coin. We'll take that. Maybe that's because, what do we see earlier? The cost going up? No. Let's have a look at the politics in the pie charts, because that's where it is. We've got global hash rate, 7 days, 24 hours. Gradecoin hash rate here. Other miners, 9.03. Bcrash other miners, 38.8. Fisher price cash, other miners 1.39, and we'll have to have a look at the mining on Watson Chain to actually see that. 851,000 transactions over the last 24 hours. Not that much compared to what we used to. Oh, look at this though. SA100 20%, Kuv 19.2, QD Link 16.4, Gorilla Pool 13.5, Tal 12.1, Mining Dutch 7.1, Cryptex 4.2. Tau Terranode 2.8, Molepool 2.8, and a bit of Sin 1.43. Wow. All right. I just cross-referenced the transaction figures here. Yeah, 850,000 according to BitInfo charts. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history, with it now being the 8th of June. Let's have a look at this, see where we are. I do believe it was quite a significant date on the 8th of June. Oh, there we go. On the 8th of June, 1967, the United States ship USS Liberty was attacked and sunk by this particular nation that's attacking the entire world right now. On the 8th of June 2010, Hal Finney put a tweet out saying, "Going to Google Calendar page causes an infinite loop of redirects for both my wife and my Macs. Google status page says A-OK." Yeah, that was just fake Toshi series. 8th of June 2018, the Bitcoin Standard was first published by Saifuddin Ammous, the Bitcoin Standard, who literally hasn't got a clue about what Bitcoin is. But yeah, there we go. Oh, and so it was the 9th of June 2022 where I came up with a simple quote to describe Bitcoin and its network. Bitcoin is the foundation layer for all future digital technologies, secured and underpinned by economic principles. That is what Bitcoin is. That is exactly what it is. And Satoshi Nakamoto gave me a thumbs up on that one. Loving that. Right, we are now Monday, the 8th of June. We're on day 263 of the Kelly Countdown. When's it going to finish? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. It's going to be epic. So until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. We'll see you in the next one.
I understand.
Do you?
Do you? This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
The king still has one more move.